Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and joining me for more weirdness and eye strangeness from Mars. We're looking at a new site I discovered in the southern mid-latitudes of Mars, west of Argyre Planitia. Get your coffee, favorite soda or tea ready and let's get cracking on. As always, I'll include a link to the original in the description below. This image was acquired on the 20th of June 2009 at 25.2 centimeters per pixel, and I'm showing you images are cropped from the 146 megabyte JP2 black and white map projected file. There's a look at the terrain, very flat terrain, and the anomalies we're looking at are these white dots scattered about through this region. The site we're looking at is here to the western edge of Argyre Planitia, and it's located 51.05 degrees south, 298.58 degrees east, and it's over here in this region of Mars, and we've got Argyre Planitia here to the east. We'll also have a look at some of the other sites with the artifacts towards the end of the video, as always. The first anomaly we're checking out is this block over there, about 5 by 4 meters in size, and if we take a close-up look we can check it's got straight sides parallel to one another, and on top of it, running through the diagonal of that block, we've got this protrusion or smaller object on the top. This is another one of these strange triangular sort of conical features. That part there's about 6 meters across, and it's got this strange shape to it. Parallel to the one side we've got that bevel, which is also carved into the side over here. Then it comes up to a sharp conical apex right there on the top. Rather strange looking artifact indeed. It's got like a step over here to the one side, and then this rectangular area there that's been carved out. Check out the straight edges to those. Another one of these strange objects looks like a block, about 5 by 5 meters in size. On the side here we can see one of the flat sides to it, got right angles in that part. Then on top we've got 3 larger objects arranged in a triangular pattern. Check out this strange piece over here as well, raised above the surface of that object over there. Looks like some type of sculpted piece. Right, then we're looking at this block. It's about 10 by 10 meters in size. Very smooth flat surface, sort of rounded, convex in shape. And then on the top we've got that triangular piece there sticking right up towards us, folks. At right angle in that part there. Right, another block or slab. This one's about 12 by 10 meters in size. And it's got this sort of triangular part on the top, 2 indentations or black spots over there. Right, another one of those. This one's about the same size. We'll also check out this anomaly towards the northeast, and this one's got a very smooth flat surface to it, and in its center this raised smaller part. Check it, the right angle over here, folks. and as always embedded on the left and slightly elevated off the surface on the right. And we're looking at those two objects. This one over here to the top is about 6 by 6 meters in size. It's got this edge to it, like a bevel that's been cut into it, like a step over there. It's got this dark spot in the center, and then on top of the larger part we've got that smaller block. Another one of these very smooth objects, and this one's got like a dome feature on it. Another one of these slab tile type of objects, about 12 by 12 meters in size. It's got very well defined edges, a right angle there as well as over here, and then smaller parts arranged on top. There's another one of these strange triangular parts on the circular disc shape there, which is about 12 meters across. And if we take a close-up look, we can also see there's a smaller square blocks next to it, and they're all facing the same direction. We've got parallel edges over there to those. There's the disc or dome-shaped object with the triangular part on the top and a smaller one in line with it over there. It looks like some type of a ruin or structure. Another one of these very bright blocks with a hole in it. It's located there, folks, and it's about 4 by 7 meters in size. Check it, the hole right there in its center. We're looking at this block over here, about 5 by 4 meters in size, and it's got this slot cut into the one side. Facing it, we've got that long narrow piece there. So we've got some symmetry and geometry going on there, folks. We're looking at this object as well as that one over there, and there's another block with a knob on it to the north. That block is about 5 by 6 meters in size. You can see two of the very flat sides or surfaces to it there, and then attached to the one side we've got that knob right there. This object, another one of these pumpkin seed or plectrum shaped objects, and it's about 6 meters across, and on top of it, arranged in a triangular pattern, we've got those 3 smaller features. We're looking at this stepped object over there. It's got 2 parts to it. That's about 12 meters across, and in its center we've got that protrusion right there. Alright, so let's go down to that spot to the west of Argyre, and it's located in this region over here. There's the high-rise photograph we analysed, rocky terrain on western edge of Argyre Planitia. There's a brief look at the anomalies we covered. Just for reference, you can see the similarities to these objects in the surrounding terrain. So over here we've got another JP2 I analysed, epic ruins and wreckage of Charitum Montes. Got a triangular block, found 3 of these on Mars already with the same shape, size and design, and each one has either a hole in it in the center or a protrusion casting a shadow. And then lots of these three-part objects that are separated there with a line or a bevel, and then a smaller part in the center. Another delta-shaped object there. Like a dome or a structure that collapsed. Structures and ruins near Halley. There's that strange face. Looks like a face with the two eyes, the mouth and the nose. That there looks like a cross lying in the center of that object. Another one of these plectrum or pumpkin seed designs. Disc with this rectangular part sticking off the one side. More blocks over there. Check out the right angle. Looks like an opening with like a hatch to the left. Another block with a hole in it. So let's go towards the west. This is a region I covered recently. This is in Thermusia Fossae. Strange part that looks like metallic wreckage. Another disc. Check out the hole on this one with what looks like a hatch or covering to the left. Let's go to Koblenz. Strange disc, round object there. Let's see, there's a better version of it. Let's go more to the west and check out some of the anomalies there. Weird megalithic object south of Vassi. Got another triangular pattern going on there, folks. Another one of those blocks with a hole in it. There's another hole in that one. Weird square structures and more found in Ahonia Terra. Those two rectangular parts that look like they could be sheet metal or metal plates with these parts on top running through the diagonals. Right, let's see what else there is towards the west. I'm going to cover some of the older sites that I haven't featured recently. Pile of wreckage structures and scattered debris north of Kuiper. That one we've seen recently as well. Up to that large wheel-shaped object spotted near Copernicus. That strange round object there with a symbol carved into it. It's almost like a nuclear warning sign. There's that round object. Looks like could have been part of a supporting column with the star located on the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points there. Standing monoliths on foundations and more near Terra Serenum. Got these features in the center of those objects. Another dome. It's about 12 meters across. Flat disc. Found another one of these. Looks very similar in Stokes crater. Looks like a symbol of the letter I, top of a square structure. The other one in Stokes is actually pointing up this way. Sculpted pieces found in Terra Serenum. There's that strange amphitheater type design. Another disc. Let's go more to the west. Grava Vallis structures and debris. Another triangle over there in that design. Check out this flat dome-shaped object there on that rectangular piece, very unusual. And these long narrow pieces with the dark spots in them, found quite a couple of those on Mars as well. A debris and wreckage field in Terra Chimeria. Looks like wreckage. You get the sharp edges over here to this piece, and it's elevated off the surface. One of those discs with a protrusion on it. A very strange piece over here. It's got like a half a disc shape to it, straight edge there, and parallel to it, this piece on top also has that straight edge. Let's see if it could be open. Weird carving of what looks like the letter T on top of that. Okay, more to the west. Let's see what else there is. Saucer-shaped object spotted west of Haldane. Looks like these have crashed into the surface, and as always the right hand side of each is elevated off the surface. Right, let's choose one or two more. Megaliths and wreckage west of Alexei Tolstoy. Looks like metallic debris. Check at the protrusions on them. Strange block, very smooth flat surface on top. It's got like a rectangular slot cut into its one side, and in the center we've got that conical raised feature. Let's look at one more. Symmetrical pyramid. This is near Niger Vallis. As far as I can remember, that structure there is about 180 meters long. You can see it's very symmetrical in shape. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides to it, and it's heavily eroded. Just one more for good measure. Alien head sculpture and other relics. Okay, check that out. Got the strange craft-like shape to it. This semi-circular object. It's got a straight edge over here to the side. It seems to have pushed the material up to the right. It's almost like some type of structure, maybe even, with a dome on it. Right, folks, that concludes this one. Relics on the western edge of Argyre Planitia. I hope you liked it and found it to be informative and interesting. Let's have a chat in the comments below and see if we can suss out what we've just had a look at again. To my new subs, thank you for joining. I hope you like the research and work. And as usual, folks, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.